Hello everyone. Welcome again to another session of the comments that what is taking place in our district. We've been going through some of the longest dry season that we have ever had. It started last year and it has been going for a while. And we are very grateful that we are getting some rain. Some of the areas that we have noticed has low flow of water, which is also the reason why the municipality is taking one of the micro projects, which is to create a way to reserve some drinking water for the population and for the future population. In this regard, the project has already started. It is in the process of building the first phase, which is creating a bigger tank up in the higher part where we get the drinking water for the district, and that is almost done. And after that it will come the building of the piping lines, not only for the main drinking water, but also for the, and more important, for the sewer system and the rain system also, the water from the rains, that is going to go through the middle of town. Some of the details of these macro projects are available in the organization that is supporting the construction of this. So Boquete will be able to afford another growth, especially in the area of downtown. This will help also to have a better control of all the system and the usage of water. So this is something that has been long waited for. We already know that with this lack of water, we are going to have to be storing water. So it's supposed to be not only that tank up there, but also another tank that will be built on the site above what is today Valle Escondido. So there are the two main areas where these big tanks, I don't quite remember, but I think they would be around 700,000 gallons of water, that it would be the capacity, around that number. So this is one of the macro projects that the municipality is already working. The other one that is also being addressed is the garbage situation. Right now there is some more need of trucks to get around all the areas that are providing, or the municipality is providing the services for the garbage collection, which is increasing the amount of garbage that is being now handled by the municipality. In that sense, also there is some notions of finding ways to handle the landfill, not to create so much of the landfill, but looking into some opportunities to really use that, some kind of process to create energy, or any of those alternatives would be very good to have in order to avoid just doing the landfill area. We are also doing some other evaluations about how to manage the land use, and in that regards, I think the municipality is working in a new law that would allow to have some order in order to preserve and also to promote the sustainability of the green areas and the natural areas that serve as natural collectors of water. Since we are right here at the mountain side, one of the highest point of Panama, as everybody knows. So it's also the responsibility of this municipality and the mayor and the people who are in charge of overseeing the development of the district for the population that is here, to assure that those resources that are precious not only for the present generation but for the future generation will be in good condition and in quality conditions for the next generation. So those two things are being addressed so far. In other areas, we continue seeing the control point at the entrance of the district, and the idea is to be able to not allow people who are not from the district just to go and flow freely into it, to create some kind of insecurity in the areas that are not so much in the main part of town, more in the remote areas. The people, also the citizen, has been organizing themselves in these other areas to oversee the security of the neighborhood. which in that manner has been very effective in advising the police when there is some movements of people or things that are not so normal in the areas. So this is something that also the mayor is very much interested in. The other areas that has also been addressed is the organization in downtown, and also now the building of the new market, the new public market, as to areas where the people can go, not only the growers, the local growers, but also the ones who will be the customers of those local growers, to have a place where they could find not only the vegetables that have been grown here, but also other activities, the people that do some handcrafts. So it's the promotion of the economy that is the local economy. Tourism is growing. Tourism is keep going, maybe not as much as it used to be, but it's a steady growth, and also even in the low season we're having tourists coming in, which is a good thing, since the agricultural area has been hit by climate change and has affected the way that people have been doing or growing some specific products, such as coffee, such as some vegetables, that are affected by the lack of water, and also because it creates other pests that needs to be addressed. So these other things in the agricultural area are also being addressed, and it seems that we are using more with a better organization some of the community water systems, not only for the drinking water, that those communities which are not in the main part or the downtown area, the main part of the district, but those areas, the rural areas, or the away from the downtown, those are the areas where the community, small communities, are all responsible for the management of the water. Those have been quite effective in order to assure that all the people in those small communities will have the water that is needed. So in the future, we're going to see more and more these organizations taking place as to assure the amount of water or the quality of the water that is going to be in those remote areas. While in the main parts of the districts, and also where the development is taking part in the Alto Boquete area, will be overseen by the mayor and its groups within the mayor's office. In the area of organizing the district in downtown, it's still some areas that are being addressed in the land use and building codes, and improvement of the main part as an attraction for the tourist, and also working with all the organizations and the associations, and also with the businesses that are involved in the touristic area. Those are the main comments that we have for this month. We are very grateful that, as I said before, that the rain is here, that we're going to be looking into more greener areas, and we just are very excited about what is coming ahead in these days in regards to the visitors, in regards to the economic activities, and we keep everybody interested in visiting Boquete, and also in showing a Boquete that is organized, that is in order, that is a clean district, and those are the main concerns that we have. With this, I close this time, the comments for the mayor's presentation. Thank you very much, and it will be until next one.